to my video today. Today I wanted to go over my Project Life family album for last year. So every single year I put together a Project Life album that has all the stories of our family and different things that we do. I used to do this by the week. I would do weekly Project Life. In the last couple years, I've switched to monthly, and it has worked out a lot better for me getting the stories told. And so the way I do it now is I highlight a few stories of the month, and then there's some random photos in here. So this is my title page for last year. I love the way it came out. This piece here was from Ali Edwards. I like each month to have a different theme. I get bored, so I don't want it to be all the same. That's why I don't use one core kit per year or one set of designer paper all year. So each month I have a different theme or a different set of paper or cards, and it's usually very seasonal. So I have this right here, which is just a picture of each of our kids. Every single month I do a calendar where I just highlight a few of the things that, you know, I'm probably not documenting, like a dentist appointment, or if I have an IEP for one of the kids or something like that, I can go ahead and document that on the calendar, and then I have that. On the back of those calendars, what I do is I just have any memorabilia that I have, cards or things that come in the mail or different things. I will oftentimes pop them in the pocket, or sometimes I use it as a place to put a traditional layout. This time I had a little bit of journaling. The last couple years I have just done some funny memes that are floating around. And then I did this photo here. And this was back during January 6th. On this, I have a flip up. I started doing these recently, and I had these pictures of my husband, and I did a flip up, and then Kayla's birthday, some weather, and then that is the end of January. So I kind of sandwich together anything that I'm highlighting in that month in between two design A's. So then here's February, and I'll just start going through these a little quicker. See, here is a traditional layout, some cards and items. I used the Clementine core kit and paper for my theme that month. These were from Ali Edwards. And then here is March. I do a thing called Stories of Home. I do that with my membership group, and it's called Life Simply Documented. And every year we do Stories of Home, and these are just stories from our home. And so this year, for this album last year, I did a flip up, and I did a picture of the room, and then in the flip up, I did other details of that room, and then journaling on the flip up, and that takes up this whole spread. And then I did this looking out my window at a sunset. So we have some flowers, the kids at the dentist, a shopping trip we went on, and then here is April, and I used some pattern paper for this. And then we have around the yard, we painted around the yard. And then a little day trip we went on with another flip up. And then I have a little insert here of when Prince Philip's passed away. I think that's his title. Is he king? Was he king? I don't know. I don't know how that works. So I apologize if I messed that up. I do have a fascination with the royal family, and you will see there's lots of times that I have things in here about them. Oh, we painted our house. So I did a traditional layout, and then I paired that with some, a pocket piece. So we did our house, and then here's some summer layouts that I did. I'm always meant to put something here, but I didn't, and I'm just calling it good. I'm just ready for this album to be done. So then here's June, and so this album goes January through June, And then that is the end of the first album. And so let me show you the second album that will wrap things up. And that is this one right here. And I just recently finished this. So July, another page here, another traditional layout, some stuff around the yard. So this all happened in July, our county fair, our favorite. So it's a larger photo. I love doing that, pairing larger photos in here. It's one of my favorite things about Project Life is the way you can layer so many different pieces and different size page protectors. So the kids going back to school, and then in September, some changes with my office. Again, this was going to be a traditional layout, but I just let it go and I'm moving on. First day of school, or I think this was actually the last day of the previous year, but I wanted it in here. And then some school stuff. And then we get into October. So you can see with October, I'm using designer paper, and it's very seasonally appropriate, right? So a couple inserts of things that we were doing. I was in the hospital. I had a cyst, an ovarian cyst that ruptured. And so I documented that. And then in November, we had some things, the supply chain crisis I documented. And then right here at the end, I did the Thanksgiving Day parade. We watched that. And so I just did a Project Life page in the app and did a collage. Here's a traditional layout. And then into December, here's a large photo. And then in December, I did some traditional layouts, and there'll be additional photos on my website. So if you want to click and go over to the blog post, you'll be able to see a lot of these layouts a little bit more up close and personal. And then the way I finished out this year's album is by doing a countdown in the Project Life app. And I created, I purchased these cards here, but then I created the collage, and I just did a countdown and put some photos and some journaling onto the photos. And that is the way I finished out my album. So there'll be a link in the description for my website. I invite you over to the post to see some photos of these and hear more about my album that I put together. And then next week, I will go over my album for this year and what I've done with it. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will chat with you guys later. Thank you so much for checking out my video today. I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel. Here on the screen are 2 other videos that I have recently put together. I hope that you will check those out, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.